We have a very special video today, gear fans. I can't even believe I'm going to show you guys this stuff. This is some top level YouTube secret technique. I could get in trouble for showing you this. They could come after me, okay? I'm not suicidal. I don't like heights. I don't go for long car rides. I've never been to the Diddy party or the Epstein stuff, you know. I'm going to show you, but oh boy, I could get in trouble. This stems from, I had done a video based on my preference between the Tascam Model 24 and the Zoom and the computer. Let's get the little Mac there. And my preference of what I liked best when I was working, what I didn't like, that I don't like the screen and the monitor. Oh, what's wrong, Chewy? Hey, stop eating my socks. All right, so it was preference. Okay, I can make a song work. I can make a production work in here or the Zoom or the Mac. And 99% of you guys are cool. Every time, 99% of the YouTube commenters that want to talk about gear are cool. Every single time. And I'm not the only YouTuber that'll tell you that. It's this 1% of these guys with no confidence, the low self-esteem nerds. Hey, you knock it off, Chewy. There's nothing up there. All right, so the actuallys. So actually. So I got a few actuallys that were saying, and keep in mind, it was my preference. Do I prefer to work in here? Do I prefer to work in there? And I had a problem with Reaper that anyone would have had. It wouldn't matter if you were Steve Albini or, working at Lucasfilms. What is that place called? I don't even remember. What is Lucasfilms sound studio called? Doesn't matter. You would have come across the problem of the scrambled Reaper thing. It wasn't a technique, an experience, a textbook problem at all. It was an old session, and I had to fix this invisible automation, and it sucked. But I got a few actuallys, actually, and this guy was like, if I would learn proper mic technique. Well, guy, what mic technique did you see me use? None. Okay. I had pulled these mics back off the drums. There's mics under here. I had pulled these mics back off you didn't see me mic up drums. Let me ask you, actually, guy, what mic technique did you hear with your ears? None. You didn't hear any. Because I didn't show any. So I could be the best mic placement guy in the world. I could also be the worst. We don't know. It's Schrodinger's cat at this point. Am I great at mic technique? Or am I terrible at it? We don't know because we haven't seen me do it. Actually, guy. Actually, guy is the same guy that'll go, actually, you got to treat your room. Oh, really? Actually, guy, do I need absorption, diffusion, or reflection? Okay. He doesn't know if I have my room treated or not. But actually, guy will stop by Gearspace, Gear Sluts, and other forums, and Facebook, and he'll go, you got to treat your room. Well, do you know if the person that you're lecturing, and who are you? Are we talking comb filtering? And they're just like, just treat the room. It's like, no, you threw out the cliche, treat your, like, everyone knows you have to treat the room, okay? But everyone also knows that you are not an acoustician. You do not line the walls of David Gilmour's studio. We know, Facebook actually guy, okay? But what are we talking here? Are we talking comb filtering problems? We need bass traps. We need reflection, absorption. Well, actually, guy doesn't know. Same thing. Actually, guy was telling me that my mic technique needed improvement. Well, he didn't see any. He didn't see me mic anything. I may have panned over to the drums, but the mics were all moved at that point. So we don't know if I'm really good at it or really bad at it. We don't know. It's Schrodinger's cat. All we know is that I said, I'm getting tired of staring at a keyboard, mouse, and screen. I did not like the sound of a Zoom Live Track L20. Well, actually, guy told me that was a cop-out. That because I didn't like the sound of that, because it sounded digital and harsh, that was a cop-out. I don't know what that means, and I think you're mental. But anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what these actually guys mean when they mean mic technique, okay? This is super secret, top secret. I could get in trouble. They could bring a van to my house and take away my recording license. Right now. It's in my wallet, my recording license. You guys all got your recording license, right? I'm going to show you what it means. to have mic technique. Now, while I set this up, I'll kind of tell you, the year was 1976, and I just dropped out of Columbia University. Not sure what to do next with myself. I was feeling called to the Far East, specifically to the Angkor Wat region. I just knew that I needed to be out there, and I needed to learn mic technique from the monks who had learned it previously, 80 years previous, back when Shure was called Unidyne. So this is a Shure SM57, but it was Unidyne back then. So I sold all my possessions after dropping out of Columbia University in 1976. I rode across the world, the whole world. I took the 3-week journey to Angkor Wat, a very ancient and forbidden to most outsiders temple, and I knocked at the door, and a monk showed up. I said, "Please show me with the Unidyne the secret of miking a." Back then they were Marshall cabinets, and he said he rejected me 3 times. I had to ask 3 times to come in and learn the secrets of the mic technique. And I was sleeping out on the floor. It was like on the ground. It was dusty. My only friend was a camel. Finally, the 4th attempt, he let me in. 20 years I had to sweep Angkor Wat. 20 years I swept the floor. I ate nothing but rice. The bugs in the sky were so thick, the sky was black. Finally, the monks, on the 21st year, they said, "You are ready." And they showed me these secret mic techniques that I'm going to show you guys now. So when you hear the actually guy spout about what an expert he is, okay, with his mic techniques and the mic techniques that he thinks I don't know, let me show you what he's talking about. Okay, now this is, again, I'm going to get in huge trouble for showing you guys this stuff because it took me that long to apprentice under the monks to learn this. Ready? Ready? That's it. Don't tell anybody, guys. Okay? Don't tell anybody. That's what I learned in secret Shaolin Angkor Wat. What were the Shaolin monks doing in Angkor Wat? I don't know. They were just there. I lived with them for like 20 years. I don't know. Now let me show you what the actually guy means by I need to improve my mic technique. You see where I have this placed? Okay? Here's what he means. If I don't like the sound, here's what you can do. Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Okay? Did you see what I did there? Man, am I ever going to be in trouble showing you guys this. Watch this move. This took me 6 years to master. Ready? Ready? Just like that, guys. Just like that. Okay? Now, the actually guy likes to do it like this. Ready? This is what he thought that I should know how to do. I do know how to do it. I'm going to... Ready? Ready? Just like that. That's how he does it. Okay? It's preference. He does it like that. I kind of prefer this one, okay? It depends. What is it? It's December right now. Does anybody know how if Sagittarius is in the house of... Here, it doesn't matter. This is I like this. Like, see that there? Okay. So he actually guy wanted it like right? But he doesn't think that I know this one. Right? But I do know that one. And I'll show you. Okay, this is another one. This one took me forever. Okay, ready? Right. Easy. Easy. Oh! Right, like that. Okay. This is the mic technique that actually guy doesn't think that I know and that you know. And he's like, treat the room, learn your mic technique. Well, actually, guy, what we're really talking about is making small movements in the mic and in the room and in the instrument until we like what we hear. Ta-da! The myth, the dark art of miking an instrument. The fabled, legendary dark art of miking an instrument. Revealed right here, actually, guy. That's all it is you grab a mic. That's probably the most suitable mic in your collection for that instrument. You find a spot in the room where the instrument sounds good, be it an amplifier or a banjo or a Halloween pumpkin, or an acoustic guitar, or a picture of Chang from Community. Whatever it is that you're miking up, you grab the most reasonable mic, you point it at it, either close or far, and if you don't like what you hear in the playback, you do this. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's some secret mic technique right there. And that's all it is. Now, why guys like that is because it is a black art. They can try to make you feel bad with something that is intangible. Something where they're like, oh, well, your mic technique's not good. It's like, oh, what, like this? This isn't good? Ooh, oh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh. That's not good? Everybody's good at that. You stick the mic on it and it sounds good somewhere. Don't act like you're doing calculus to find the position of the mic. Anyway, that's my story, and every bit of it's true. I learned from Shaolin mics at Angkor Wat after I graduated from Columbia University in 1977, and it took me 27 years to learn how to do this. Actually,